welcome in. I know I promised in my last video to do another weekly roundup, and this unfortunately is not one of those because I completely forgot that I was running a 5K just yesterday. That's right, I'm filming this on Sunday. It'll be out on Sunday. So literally just yesterday I ran a 5K in Wakefield, Massachusetts called the Gator Gallop 5K. As you can see on the shirt here, it's an amazing shirt, number one. And number two, it was to help benefit the Greenwood School PTO and Wakefield Educational Foundation. So props to them. The shirt is amazing. I did go for a large because I wanted something comfy. So I ran this 5K yesterday. It was my first 5K of 2024. Unfortunately for myself and my wife, because of me, we were going into that race a little under the weather. To be fair, I felt mostly okay, probably about 95% my normal self going into it. Her, however, she caught whatever I had a week after me and was going into that race not in the same level of herself as I was. So I would say she probably went in at maybe 50% of herself. 75, honestly, is probably the max because her cardio was just not good. The bug that we had gotten had honestly affected our breathing more than anything. So cool, we went into that race, but we also ran that race with our friend Kelly, and her husband Zach was there to support us. Zach is one of my co-hosts on the Comic Council, so make sure you check him out on there. He's always a great time. And Kelly went in and said conditions be damned, and she ran a PR. So again, congrats to her. I did do a write-up of this over on the blog. You can check it out there. There's some other photos in there as well. I'm going to just insert this one here, which is us pre-race with Zach. But there are some other ones from the finish line, another one pre-race of just the three of us, and one of me with what they had set up there for some awesome pictures at the end. So make sure to go check us out over on Blogger at Whoosh Comics and Running. To see more of the pictures over there. But just a quick review. The race was great. It's a route I've run countless times for training and for fun. It's about a 5K loop around a lake in Wakefield. It's amazing. I believe it's Quinnipiac Lake. Don't quote me on that pronunciation though. But it's an awesome loop that you can literally park in one area, run the entire loop, and you come right back to your car. This one started in a spot different than when I normally run, but it didn't run the route I normally run. So it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. The race was great. Again, it was for charity. The proceeds went to the PTO and the Educational Foundation. So when that happens, you don't expect a lot in the way of race swag. But again, they gave me the awesome shirt I showed you earlier. There was refreshments, water, applesauce, clementines, and bananas at the finish line. They had raffles that runners could participate in. The spectators could participate in them as well. So it was a really fun run, and I believe it was only $35 to register, and the first 100 got the t-shirts. So credit to them. My bib packet pickup had number 80 on it, so I knew I fell into that mark when I saw my packet. And then I picked up my shirt, and I absolutely love my shirt. I love a good, fun race shirt. Those to me are clutch. They make it worthwhile, and as is race tradition, post-race you wear the shirt and you celebrate the fact that you got up and ran another 5K or another 10K, half, whatever that race is. Make sure that you take the time to appreciate that you pushed yourself to run that. That to me is a key thing for running. No matter the distance, no matter how fast you ran in that race, that is the key component. You got up and you did it. And credit to everyone who does that, because it's not easy running a race, no matter how short or long the distance is. The fact that you got up and you did that is amazing. So I don't want to take too much time on this race review, but if you have the chance, if you see the Gator Gallop next year in 2025 and you have the opportunity to run it, or if it becomes a biannual event and they do another one in the fall and you have the chance to run it, absolutely run it. It is a gorgeous race to run. The scenery is amazing. The lake is awesome. And honestly, the crowd there was great. So and if you don't have a chance to run a 5K before then, but you want to go run the lake, I cannot recommend it enough. And if you are feeling really really bold. There's Gingerbread Construction Company, which is a muffin shop literally across the street from the lake as you're running. There's also a Honeydew if you like coffee. So plenty of things to entice you into that area. But definitely check out the lake and check out the next Gator Gallop that they run. I'd imagine they'll run it again because this seemed like a success. At least it was on my end. So I guess I'll wrap this up with my time was about 48 minutes, but like I said, coming in, I had to kind of run walk it a little bit. My wife and I took it a little bit easier, and the weather was not great in the sense of like running headlong into the wind, which is not great when you have you're coming off of a respiratory issue. So kind of just paced ourselves and got to the finish line, and at the end of the day, that's what counts. So make sure to check them out, support them, and we'll catch you here the next time we run a race on Whoosh. Thanks!